What's going on, guys? It's Headband Jay coming back at y'all with another video. Today we have a very special topic. We're going to be talking about NBA champion, yeah, you heard it right, NBA champion Jeremy Lin. You know, Jeremy Lin has had an incredibly long career path. It started off with his rise to fame during Linsanity, and after that he's been on many teams. I think he's been on 9 or 10 teams now, and he's been through injury. He's been through all sorts of crap with teammates, coaches, whatever. Injury, he lost an entire year on the Brooklyn Nets due to a ruptured patella. So to see him reach this level is truly amazing. Even though he only played 1 minute in the whole finals, he's the first ever Asian American to be an NBA champion, which I think is amazing. And not only that, he said that he's going to continue to rep Asians forever, which is also awesome. And for those of you who don't know, well, I've never mentioned this before, but I'm half Asian too. I'm half Filipino. So Jeremy is someone that I look up to. Ever since the documentary Linsanity came out on Netflix, I watch that at least once or twice a year. That's my favorite documentary of all time. It's a very inspirational documentary. And in that documentary, he says that his progression is that he's going to make the NBA, he's going to become a rotation player, aka a player that's in and out of the lineup, you know, but a player that's trusted. And then he was going to become a starter, and then he was going to win an NBA championship. So I'm going to read the direct quote from SportsCenter. They posted this today on their Instagram page, and this is what Jeremy had to say about this. I always told myself my progression is going to be become a rotation player, become a starting point guard, and then win an NBA championship. And people are definitely going to laugh when they hear that. They're not going to be laughing if it actually happens. I used to think about that all the time when I was looking for inspiration as a kid, as a middle schooler coming up. You know, people are going to laugh at your dreams, but when it comes true, they're going to want to be all buddy-buddy with you. They're going to want to get up in your crew and stuff like that. But I just think Jeremy Lin has such a great story. When he was in high school, he was voted NorCal Player of the Year, and he was the only player to ever receive that award to not be given a basketball scholarship to a Division I school, which I think is insane. It really shows how people can discriminate against Asians and how people just thought he couldn't play simply based off his race. And then after that, Brown and Harvard were the only schools to offer him. If you guys know anything about Ivy League schools, they cannot give athletic scholarships. So he basically had to go there, pay his own way, and then make the team. However, he was guaranteed a spot on the team, basically. But it's crazy to think that only Brown and Harvard would give this guy a chance, to think that he would be a legit NBA player and a guy that would ascend to an insane level of stardom. But I think what's great about Jeremy's story is that he never gave up, even in LA when Kobe was giving him a hard time, when Byron Scott was calling him soft, when no one in the city was really showing him love. I remember he was talking about that sometimes in LA people would ask to take pictures with him, and then as soon as he would be walking away, he would hear them laughing about how bad he was. And he's been through a lot of trying times. You know, when he went to the Rockets, that was really becoming James Harden's team, and it wasn't really the right time or place for him to get the ball and flourish and become the star that he needed to be. So I think that it's very interesting. I think that the teams that he's played for have always been very interesting. After the Rockets, he ended up playing for LA, which obviously did not work out, and that was a little disappointing. He had a very big fan base in California because California has a large Asian American population. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. Then after that, he played for the Hornets. He had a really, really good year. They made the playoffs that year. I remember they lost in 7 games to the Miami Heat. And then after that, he signed with Brooklyn. He spent 2 years there. He played pretty well the first year, got injured at the end of it. Then at the start of that second season in Brooklyn, that's when he suffered that devastating knee injury, and he was out for the whole year. And it just really sucked because he was playing really well in Brooklyn, and it was kind of looking like maybe Linsanity was kind of coming back to New York and whatever, blah, blah, blah. Then after a year of rehabbing, he signed with Atlanta. He was with them for about half the season. Then he was traded to, then he decided to sign with Toronto as a bench player, and it's just worked out really, really well. And seeing how encouraging he is on the sidelines and how happy he is, and to see how happy his family was, and to see his brother and his dad, all these people that you've seen in the documentary, it's just so cool to see them celebrating that NBA championship. Jeremy Lin spoke it into existence. Keep doing you, man. We love you. Shout out to Jeremy Lin. It's Headband Jay signing out. Just wanted to share that with you guys. Just thought that was the best thing I've seen in sports in a while.